everybody, it's Sam here. Thank you for watching. So today I've made this sweet little gift box, and inside is a miniature hairspray, but it will also work for the body sprays as well. I think this size bottle is pretty generic around the world, so I'm hoping that this box will be handy for many of you. So I've got this little box here with the aperture, that's optional, and then inside this tube is, if I push it that way it's probably better, there we go, just a little hairspray. And this is my Nan's favourite hairspray, so it's just a little handbag size one for her to add to the hamper that I'm currently making. So all of the Valentine's makes are going into a box of love for my Nan, or a Galentine's gift as it's also known as. So if you want to do something similar, look at all of the other tutorials that I have made so far, and I'll share those in the playlist now. But like with all these kind of things, just change your papers and they're going to work for many occasions. I think they're going to make a nice little table favour, little stocking fillers. It's entirely up to you. So it's straightforward to make, so let's get started. So I'm using the Craft Stash & Co. Scent with Love by Katie Skilton. To cut the aperture, this is optional, but I'm using the new notched edges. These are the supersized nestables by Creative Craft Products, and it's the DL set. And I'm going to take this one here. And then I've got my pattern paper there to decorate in a moment. So to make the box, you'll want a piece of 6.5 by 9.5. Along that 6.5 side, you're going to score at 1.5, 3, 4.5 and 6. And then along the 9.5 side, you're going to score at 1.5, 7.5 and 9. Okay, so you just want to now fold and burnish all those score lines. Okay, so you want your 1/2 inch tab on the right hand side, and you're going to cut up all of these score lines just to the first score line, and then just cut that one off, or just cut a little angle there. Okay, and then you're going to come along the top here, and you're going to cut down all of these score lines, but this time you're cutting down past the first score line and now to the second score line. When you get to this one, you want to remove those completely, and then just cut a little wedge off at that one. So now if you bring this all around, I want the join there to be on the back left hand side. So this one here I want to remove completely. So if I open it up, you've got your 1/2 inch tab on the right hand side, it's the second one in from the left, and we're going to remove that completely. So I'm going to do it this side here, like so. Again, if I just open that up, you can see what I've done. And then fold that one down. These two, you want to remove the top little pieces there. So now when we bring this all around, these are going to be our side ones that fold in, and that is then going to close in there. So with these side ones, what you can now do actually is take a little bit more off. It's just so you don't see the product inside, like so. And then what I would do is just cut a little bit, not too much, just cut a little bit off of the edges here. You want it to still lock in there quite nicely. And then again, bring that all around. This one at the front is going to be the last one I stick down on the bottom, so I've got a nice just finish. So all of these three, you can now take a wedge off of the sides, and that means you won't get any of that overhanging. Okay, so now if you want to cut your aperture, you're going to cut it into the second one in from the left, as long as you've got that 1/2 inch tab on your right there. So this one here, if you want something that's a similar size, this one is 5/8 of an inch by 5. And I'm going to place that one down. Actually, before I cut it, I want to add my pattern paper. So I've got these 4 pieces here. So I'm going to stick those down first, and then I'm going to cut that. So these are 1¼ by 5 3/4. You just want to stick them in all of those parts. So that's all cut and everything's stuck down, and then I'm just adding my acetate behind this one here. To be honest, you don't even have to add that acetate, because you may have something like the sweets that say you're putting some sweets in here. If they're all covered and they're larger than this opening, then you could just pop them straight in, because they're not going to fall out. So again, lots of ways to change this to suit what you're using it for, but I'm just running the thin red tape just on the 4 sides there, and then just remove the backing, and then I've got my acetate sheet. You just want to make sure it's bigger than your aperture. Just lay that down. So now I'm going to run my glue all the way down this one, fold that over, and then just place that over the top, and just fold it that way as well. Make sure I've got no glue. Got a little bit of glue on my acetate there. Get rid of that before it dries. Okay, and now I'm going to stick the back down. So I'm going to stick that one down first of all, add my glue, and stick that one down, or one of the sides, it doesn't matter which one, that one. And then lastly this one, and it will just cover all of those sides there. And then you can just go in and make sure that's all secure. I've then got this piece of the paper there, and I'm just going to measure this one. So it's 5 7/8. Again, completely optional. You might have something that matches the papers that you're using. And then I'm going to add some red tape to the end here. I've just trimmed that so it's 5 inches wide, because I know I don't need all of that, but I can take this end and just start rolling that, keeping everything nice and straight. Make sure that tucks under so it's nice and tight, and then roll that over like so. So now we've got our decorated hairspray, which can pop in there, and I just think that does finish it off quite nicely. And then this will just fold in like so. And there you have it. And now I'm just going to finish off the decoration. So I've got this piece to go on the top here, and I'm going to find a little topper as well. So this is 1 1/4 squared. So the decoration is really simple. I've just wrapped some of my baker's twine around, and then I've cut using the heart dies, just a few of the sizes there. And this is one of the topper sheets in the paper pad, and I've just cut it so it's like a little arrow, and just stuck that in the middle. I think it looks really sweet. Again, so this is going all into a hamper, but it's a nice little stocking stuffer or a little table favour. I think they're really sweet. It's a great little size. So I hope you've enjoyed this quick tutorial. I think it's a really handy size. These hairsprays and body spray bottles are all pretty similar, I think, in most parts of the world. So hopefully it's going to be a handy box for many of you. I'll have some other boxes, like perfume ones I've done in the past. I'll have those popping up now as well. And as always, thank you for watching. I'll see you all again soon. Bye.